Hello YouTube, my name is Venator, and I hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through my entire Deinosuchus grow. That's right, the entire grow series is here, and we are starting out in a water access spawn. Well, actually not starting out. This was a little impromptu on Petits EU server. I really didn't plan on actually starting this series for another week or so, but I had a slot open and I don't know, just on a whim I kind of felt like jumping on Dino, and I figured I hadn't played on Petites in a while on the Deinosuchus. I had only been playing Rex, so I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and jump in and just see how it goes. And because of that, I didn't get recording right away, so I actually started recording this after I had left water access and picked slower hunger drain for my first mutation. And so we're picking this up right as I'm entering Delta. As you can see, my hunger has dropped to about a quarter. All I have done, all that you guys have not seen, is me simply swimming from water access to the point we are now. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. I hope you guys enjoy this entire grow. And now I have fast forwarded some of the sitting and swimming where I'm not really talking or explaining much. I've been able to shorten this down from about an hour and 45 minutes to around an hour and 10 minutes. We'll see where this actually ends up once I'm done. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy getting to see this entire grow. Man, only if I was a prime large enough to grab that aloe, that would have been nice. Food always seems to be an issue. I don't really know why, but well, I do know why. The lack of AI is definitely kind of hurting the game. But we're gonna risk it for some bones. Hopefully get up here and fill up all these diets. When I'm small, early on like this, you know, you're not risking a whole lot. All I've done so far is swim down from water access, and I'd say this risk paid off. Gonna fill up our entire stomach from this one set of bones. Oh. Ooh. I'm so tiny, he just ran right over the top of me. That's kind of crazy. Alright. One last bite, and let's get the heck out of here. And back to the water I go, don't mind me. And just like that, that's our first meal and our perfect diet. Pretty good start. You know, Deinosuchus grows are kind of like how lucky can you get several times in a row until you really get going. Had I not found anything and got on red hunger or went infertile, then, well, there wouldn't be any point to keep going, and I'd just have to start over. But you get a meal like that, you just gotta make it as far as you can and hope you can find the next one. Man, they got a lot of food up there. And like I said, gonna fast forward some of the swimming. So if you wonder why it speeds up and slows down, that is certainly why. It's a long swim through Delta as a baby, so a lot of this will be sped up. And as always, when I'm making my way down through Delta, I'm trying to stay on the bottom the best I can. But if you don't want to travel like this, I completely understand it. It is a bit disorienting, especially if you aren't familiar with the map quite as well and don't really know where you're going. But at this point, I've got a pretty good sense of direction of where I'm headed and where I need to go. So basically, we're gonna stam dump our way through Delta. I burn through the whole bar and then find a spot to sit. I will step away and grab some water, maybe go to the bathroom, do just whatever you need to do, because there is a lot of sitting in Deinosuchus. And I like to find spots like this where you can just kind of come up under the leaves and not really anybody's going to notice you, hopefully. And now the sitting will be sped up a lot more than the swimming. The swimming, I'll speed up a little bit, but just so you guys can still see it, still see how I move around the map. But we're just trying to make our way down to swamps. So we're just past the bridge of death. I think I'm gonna go down the right channel, but we'll see what happens. The left channel, I don't know why. I feel like it's a little more constricted, a little bit less vegetation on the bottom to hide in. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But. Oh, smell some bee up here. This could either be another larger Deinosuchus that just killed a croc, in which case we probably won't be sticking around, or we will die. This will be a very short recording. Oh, it's okay. Well, it is a dead Deinosuchus, just larger than me. I don't know if this is a drop or has to be a drop, right? I mean, look how rotted it is. I don't. You gonna let me grab it? No. Oh, cool. I can just eat from the surface. I'll be honest, I didn't really think you could do this, but hey. I will take the bee diet. Alrighty, well, I don't know what that was that just jumped in the water. Well, either way, no, I do not need to stick around here, so we're just gonna keep on moving. Name of the game is to get down to deltas, or get out of Delta and down into swamps as quick as possible. And again, hopefully I'll be able to get all this just swimming sped up a little bit, but you guys wanted to see it all, so there is not a ton of action when you're hopefully growing your Deinosuchus correctly. I mean, really, you just want to be growing in safety as much as possible, but if you got to traverse the map, then that's what you got to do. Ideally, I would like to spawn in swamps or East Lake, but sometimes you get the water access spawn. And sometimes if you get the water access spawn, like I did, you can run over to Verdant Pond and hit the sanctuary there, and then go back to water access and try and grow there. I actually did that on another server, so I'll get a video out on that just to show you guys that, but it is a very risky run. And if you get killed in Delta, don't feel bad. You know, there's as a small croc like this, if a bigger one sees you first, there's just really not a lot you can do, because they're going to see you a lot further off than you're going to see them due to how the vision is right now. But I have wonderful news on that subject. That has changed in the Horde test. So the underwater croc vision in the Horde test is now, it's kind of back like it used to be pre-Rex and Aloe. You can see a long ways off as a fresh spawn, and as you get larger, basically the night vision like it is now kind of just gets better. So you don't really need to use it during the day like you do right now, which is absolutely wonderful.
There's A swimming around over by the estuary, like it's moving fast, so it's got to be in the water. We're just gonna keep on moving. Thought about stopping, maybe trying to get salt water, but the fact that A was moving around so fast definitely makes me feel like there could be a dino there. You never know, it could be something else, but either way, we're good on food, don't need to risk it. That's why we take the slower hunger drain. We're gonna get down here to the little pond. Actually, you know what? This bush looks nice and big. We're gonna go and run up in here. So while we get our stand back, I'll kind of take you through what I'm doing. So we started up here at water access, Dam Lake. We made our way all the way down. Now we're right here. Approaching Enderhike? I don't know. Didn't realize that had a name, but yeah, we're gonna make our way. Oh, and for those that always ask how you see the zones, so once you're on Volnona Gateway version 0.21, you come over here to map data, sanctuary, migration, patrol zones. Now, as a Dino, I know you don't really need the zones, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off migration patrol zones, but just to show you, if you do make the trip through Delta all the way to Center Swamps, that gets you 2 migration zones and all your patrol zones. If you like to get the zones and the extra perks for traveling. But what we are considering, or what we are most concerned on getting before 50% is this sanctuary. So we're gonna come right down here, pop into the sanctuary. Almost to 100 kilos, so that'll we'll start going down in hunger quicker. And this is something a lot of new players don't realize. Look at my bite force, 44 to 82. We'll say that's 2 bites. So I know some people get really surprised at how. Ooh, what did I just copy it? Oh, skin code. I know a lot of people get surprised at how quickly early Dino fights go these days. So just always keep that in mind. If you're gonna fight somebody or you're approaching somebody, you dang sure want to be the one landing the first bite. Oftentimes I will focus entirely on dodging in fights when I'm a baby. When I'm bigger, you can get away with more trades, but when you're small like this, you do not want to be trading bites. Just hoping that we don't starve in the sanctuary. Honestly, we might, if we get to the sanctuary, we might have to log off there, because on EU, player pop is really low. Might need full player pop to log in and hunt in front of the sanctuary for babies. Either way, we're going to get this task knocked out this session, that's for sure. Probably end up being about the first hour, so I mean, it'll be a nice... Might be a little longer than an hour, you never know. Yeah, food situation It's not looking hot, but hey. Maybe we'll find some schooling fish. Alright, seeing that we're doing good on time, we're gonna take a look around this little pond area and hopefully find some schooling fish that either aren't bugged or haven't floated off. Alright, well, our luck isn't too good. Man, I was really kind of hoping with the lower player pop, maybe we'd get more AI spawns. I don't know. I don't know why. Seemingly sometimes if I'm in East Lake, I'll find 5 schools of fish and 4 or 5 elite fish, and then just can't find anywhere else. Haven't seen anything since that one set of glitched schooling fish at the very start. And don't smell any food yet, so things aren't looking good. We might be in trouble by the time we make it to the sanctuary. So as you guys can see, we're right here. We're gonna do a quick run straight west, and then we'll come through these channels all the way down. Just gotta wait for the stamina to fill up. Honestly, we might just fill up on our stomach on whatever that is. While it won't give me diet, this at least puts starvation off. And I didn't get my piece of meat, but that is okay. And just like that, we're in swamps. Now let's see if I can't speed run down to the center. Because if we make it back, we'll strip pieces off that boar if it's still there. My biggest advice for traveling through swamps, follow the channels. I don't know who this is, but they see me. Okay, well that's good. Now, see, this is where I gotta check the map. I can never remember. Yep. So I thought that's right. So you want to go left and then make it through there. Friendly for now because I'm full, but that could very soon change. And leave that guy dazed and confused. And once you get out here into this main open part, you come all the way south. Can help me. Bro, you must be staying right behind me. Okay, I'll be nice. So for reference, I am now... Oh, I'm dead. Dude, he was trying to munch me. Alright, well. Yeah, see, that's what I get for typing in chat, trying to help a dude. Also, wasn't smart of me to just sit in the open water and check my map. Okay, not working. Alright, he's not talking, so he's probably still looking for me. See, at first I thought it was the dude that needed help, and so he was chasing me and he was just biting to mess with me, but no, that was a different guy. So he was most certainly probably trying to kill me. It's okay, we're zooming now. Oh, and we found a school of fish. That's big time. Oh, and they're not glitched, thank God. Right, let's get over here and get some O2. Oh, we went the complete wrong way. I was so worried about running from that guy that I wasn't paying attention where I was going. Needed to go this way. So probably got those out. 707. Fish will be ready. There we go. Now we're on track. So we'll go back in that channel. We'll head We'll head south. Like to come in on this side of the sanctuary. Oak's back up. Let's hope that guy's not looking for me. And if I'm correct, this channel shall take us to the sanctuary. Smell something right there, so we got our fish. We're gonna get over here to the sank, but just in case somebody's hat sank, we're gonna take a pause, get our stamina back, hide in some shrubbery. We still got our fish in our mouth, that's good. Sometimes they tend to drop. We'll give it 2 more minutes on the fish, and then that should be 8 or 9 minutes. I don't remember exactly when I got it, but you always want to make sure that if you don't get 7 minutes, it won't give you a diet. So how do we know? Well, we'll test it whenever I get around to eating it. Right now at 2%, so at the sanctuary with plenty of time. Keep the growth rate nice and low, you know, that way you get here in time. Make the grow extra long. Sure you guys will enjoy the added video time. We're just now at an hour mark, so not too bad of a start. Would be nicer to have better diet, but it is what it is. No way he's talking to me, right? Alright, well. 28? Not bad. So he's either the one that asked team and there's a bigger one. I don't know if I like that, him running away. That very well could be a trap. Just remember that bigger croc we saw? He might know I'm coming to Sanctuary if that other guy told him. YOLO. As it goes with Croc, if I die, I die. Just means I start over. Better to die now than at 10 tons. And there's my sanctuary. Let's get the F out of here. Didn't really think there'd be bigger Crocs patrolling this area at only 150 players, but other guys might have the same like-mindedness of wanting to hopefully grow when there's no other primes on. Ooh. That is what I call a little snatch and grab. Now we are going to take this body, if I can swim with it, all the way south. Alright, since it seems we have committed the perfect attack, secured food, I'm going to go over here to the gastro spot where you can also go for a saltwater mutation. Now, I have put this spot in videos before, so I'm hoping there's not another gator over here that I just bring a meal to. See if this is smellable yet. It's not yet. Alrighty. Now, just gonna get some stand back underwater real quick, and then we will go gastro. Get a little bit more stamina and then we'll go. All right. And then, yeah, if I want to do salt water, just walk right over there, and I think it just takes one drink now if I get there in time. Might take 2 trips now that I'm bigger, though. Honestly, might just try and grow this whole guy in Delta. I don't know if it's doable on Petites, but I feel like I haven't grown out a whole croc in swamps here. Maybe there's more activity around swamps than I previously gave it credit for. Yeah. Really just gotta hope no bigger dinos smell this corpse and come over here. And yeah, so after that early experience, I think it's safe to say I'm not being friendly unless it's larger crocs. 200 kilos though, getting higher. Honestly, oh yeah, that was the last bite, so didn't last as long as I thought. He was smaller than me, I suppose, so. Leave those bones there. I think I hear dial it down there. Don't really want to go and try for the mutation. But honestly, I do need salt water. Alright, to show where we're at, kind of our options moving forward. I can either get salt water here. I could probably come over, this spot's pretty close and I could do it. And then another choice is come all the way back up to estuary into the normal spot. Really kind of wanted to stay around here to hunt. But I will have to take the second mutation before I hit adult, but I'm in no hurry. I could get all the way to 6 tons and then go do it. Which honestly doesn't sound like a bad idea. So I think that will be our plan. We're gonna play it safe, not leave the water. We're gonna hunt around swamps. Really getting low on pop wise. Come over here, see if... I imagine these are AI body drops. If they're in there where it's hard to get to, not gonna risk it. Ooh, there's some Y. That is worth going to. Hear that bigger Dino call though. And also, definitely advise when you're small, like I am here, you sticking on the bottom can be a lot safer than swimming up top. Now, when you get to spots right here where it's shallow, it obviously doesn't make a huge bit of difference, but oh yeah. Oh, and there's Gastro right here. What perfect timing. Remember, don't sit right on top of your kills. Or not even a kill, your food. That's a pretty good little hiding spot. Man, I would have already been off, but we got a pretty good start. Oh, dang it. so upset if I glitched the corpse out. And so yeah, this is the Dino life. It's not the most glamorous, but growing in safety makes it a heck of a lot easier, especially at only 125 players. You know, like I say, take advantage of your time zones. If you're an EU player and you can play on NA, get on the off hours, get those hard hours, the start of a life on Rex or Dino done when there's not many people on. So what I tend to do if I'm trying to play a solo Rex and the population is really high of primes, I might go and grow an EU in the off hours, and vice versa. If it's in the morning and I'm wanting to play on EU but can't get in, I might go try and grow something on NA while it's low. And I will be posting this regardless if I live or die, you know, however long this one ends up being. Might be 2 hours by the time we finish this body. But either way, I will be recording and talking through this entire solo live grow on Petits EU server. Maybe next time we're on here, it'll be during full pop. Be a little riskier, and you know, if I die, I die. That's how it goes for Croc. And a lot of the comments I get, you guys are really wanting to see the beginning stages of a grow. You know, this part specifically. You know, how do you get big? You know, yeah, it's a lot easier once you're big, but I think a lot of people struggle with this part, and that's because this part is hard. Mainly because you're forced to play like this. You know, if you really, when it really comes down to it, if you want to be successful, if you get a good meal like this, you take advantage of it and you hide, eat, and grow. Now, at any time, could a bigger croc swim by, smell the same food, come up and eat me? Absolutely. And if it happens to me, you guys are going to get to see it. Because while I am a very experienced Deinosuchus player, I am not immune from death. Fill up our water, and then probably have another couple bites on that Maya. Probably one more strip of meat if I had to guess, and then we'll have the bones. Should I kill the Beppy? Sorry, that's just free food. Oh, yeah, see, one piece. All right, well, we keep going. Oh, see. Oh, I'm lucky because I can swim here. Oh, and he's turning away. Whew, my heart is racing. Stuck around an area too long, that Beppy might have been his buddy. But yeah, we're gonna call that right there. That's another thing. Don't press your luck as a dino. Oh, I do not know how I escaped that right there. Whew. My heart is racing, let me tell you. I thought I was free and clear in this grow. Well, anyway, we will be back with the next portion of this live grow. That one had a crazy ending. So be sure to tune in next time, see if we keep going or if we die. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all next time, and happy hunting.